I need. I need to eat. I need food. I need to understand myself. I need to know. I needed to know. I need to have. I need to want to feel you close to me all the time. Every moment, every day, the ability to grow tired softens with every breath. The feeling, the sensation of everything valid. The words, the whispers, the intention of others, the signals, the signs, the force of which I feel this gravitational force. The thoughts, the actions, the moments. Yes. Yes. All of it. Such a gentle balancing act at times, especially when all I want is to reside within you. And I think if you could trust the world as much as you've grown to trust me, I want to walk until I'm no longer hungry and I no longer miss you, until I pass out from exhaustion, second day without the chemical in my body dictating my experiences. It feels wonderful, but the energy is excruciating, like I'm peeling myself open from the inside. And the boy, I love him. I want him to get better, but he's in such pain. So much pain, I'm sure he doesn't even feel it anymore, and it makes me want to cry gently. In a corner of the world where no one will see my vulnerability in such a cowardice manner. You are certainly stronger. You are. Indeed. I think this is what the rest of the world fails to see. And I think I was telling myself, I am going to do this. Because I can. Because this is who I am. Not because this is what I do, as I can alter myself and shift my focus when needed, but the instinct to become energetic and active is prying me apart. I must be careful how I distribute the energy, or otherwise I fear I shall reduce my surroundings to nothingness. Oh, my need for affliction within myself can be so intense at times. As if my drive to be doing something or being somewhere is the deciding factor in valuing my own existence. I don't want to come up for air. I haven't yet. I want to be as heavy as the densest gaseous planet. If Jupiter were any heavier, we'd live in a solar system with 3 suns. We wouldn't last very long, as we are now. And if we ever needed to, we could completely use this fact to our advantage. Food for thought has made me less hungry, fortunately. There are moments when you look at someone and you see the spirit of others in their hearts, meaning mostly you see so many aspects of humanity within their eyes. Or, at a glance, you see the recorded beauty in an ancient painting or just someone you admire walking down the sidewalk. Why do I mention this now? Current experiences dictate the ways in which I will create the foundation of the memories I will base my knowledge upon. Sitting in quantumly with the group of musicians I've watched since the beginning, as normal as ever, as humble as ever, and becoming more simple in their appreciation for life. Or at least the one, mine. You will always be mine, and the stories as a historian I only know half. And the memories of seeing everything transpire, like the one day at the grocery store when I said hello, or the one day when I was sitting in the coffee shop kind of feeling sorry for myself, and he walked in and started playing. As funny as it sounds, I am so in tune with them. The power I know they have is such an intense feel. They are akin to me in so many ways, and I embrace them. They are beautiful and eloquent and free, and I'll have to go and pick up the Rogers because my exhaustion of exuberant words dictating my elation is about at the crest of my intellectual ability to expunge the sensational emotional resonance is at climactic barrier. But I withhold the sensation to concede. Here's another wave, another peak, another swirl of interconnectedness, and the pulse of my mind is directed and frequently louder than my heartbeat itself. finally comfortable in my own skin, and this is entirely possible to put forth nothing but action. And the effort flows gently in relaxation. Only a few more moments and everything falls into the mix. The batter of life, this hero. We are all rooting for her. Fingers to the life, toes grasping for the ground, once again realizing what it is I am witness to, and I am consumed by the intensity and placement of it in my own presumed reality, wondering if there's any connection whatsoever. And then I giggle a little to myself, and I think, well, there has to be. Isn't there? My fucking life. A fucking symphony. A fucking beautiful creation of developments, both highs, lows, sharps, flats, and absolute naturals. Pulling myself out from underneath the bus, I merely gave it an oil change. Baby, it's not at all what you think. The only motion there ever was. Unplugging the bolt and pulling my head away from the pan as I turned my head to the right and heard the sound of the initial connection between liquid and solid as they meet for the first and only time. The thoughts as thick as 5,000 miles worth of used motor oil, as slick and dirty as my mind and the flavors, as acrid and bitter as my many mouthfuls of rocket fuel. I do so love this existence. There's your bittersweet. Just enough to get you thinking about whether you heard it all right. Well, did you?